The Colorado Rockies on the road, a quest for a W away from home and in interleague play. He is a star among stars, and today we'll get to watch him play his game. Vladimir Guerrero on the field. Hi again, everybody, along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. I'm Gary Thorne. Welcome. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve will be watching how he approaches this Colorado lineup.
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up one run, but don't give up a crooked number.
Here's a look at the Rockies lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, even though Scott Rowan's up there in years, you still watch him play the game of baseball, and you see one of the smartest players you will find. Probably the best base runner in the game, but the way he goes about his business, he knows he's not going to be a 30-homer guy. So what he does is he tries to spray the ball over the field, hit the ball in gaps, and drive in key runs when the opportunities present themselves.
It's going to be McCarthy. Yesterday, the Rockies taking the loss. Looking at the last 10 games for them, not good. They've dropped 7 in a row. Pulls that one off, and it's high, ball 1. They were the victims in that last one of a shutout.
Well, and they got some hits, but they couldn't figure out a way to hit with runners in scoring position.
And this is below the knees, ball 2. Fouled off.
Foul!
Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
That fastball is in there. He lays off it. Now it's 3-2.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Got him on the splitter. One away.
They go to the out pitch right here, the splitter. It's what they do with 2 strikes to put him away. He did put him away.
You got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Here's one hit very well deep. Play is made. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Cardinals. 2nd, the Mets. In 3rd, the Brewers. The Rockies 4th. And 5th best, it's the Dodgers.
When you watch his team today, one of the top hitting teams in all of baseball last year, you can't get frustrated as a pitcher pitching against them because they are going to get base hits, but you're going to have to bear down, and if you're going to beat them, you better hope you're getting a lot of double play balls because there's always going to be guys on base.
Fastball misses away, 1-0. Castro swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
That's taken low for a ball, 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Doesn't offer at the slider, and it's 3-1.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. So it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. And Matt Albers is the pitcher. For Colorado, he'll be starting. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
A pretty even matchup right now. You've got a lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, but you've also got a right-hander on the mound who can give up some runs. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins in execution in this one.
And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1. A win in their last contest for the Jays. That made it a sweep in the series, going 3 for 3 against the A's.
Well, they say good things come in threes, and that's definitely true for these guys. Wins are definitely good things, but they don't want it to stop here.
That's one away. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, some people say baseball's kind of boring. Watch Vladimir Guerrero swing the bat. There's nothing boring about it. One of the most violent swings in the game of baseball. Plus, it doesn't matter if it bounces or if it's over his head. It might hit him. He's swinging.
Take a moment here to show you how the Rockies will stack up on defense. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, regardless of age, you can't help but want to watch Scott Rowland play the position of third base. He has been the best third baseman of his era. The guy makes all the plays. The routine play, it's an out. The strong throwing arm, the accurate throwing arm. Talk to first baseman that played with Scott Rowland. They said he's a joy to work with because every throw is chest high, right where you want it.
Slider in the dirt. Good block. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike on the outer half, 1-1.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away. And the upcoming schedule for the Colorado Rockies. They wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. They head home for a few with the Phillies. That team really looking to shore things up after a disappointing play recently. That's a 3-game series. After that, they kick off a series with the Houston Astros. Little division rivalry. It's a team in a little bit of a slump lately. So, a lot of home games to look forward to. Vladimir Guerrero at the plate with 2 away.
The Lumber's been real active right now, making good contact. He's gone 4 for his last 8 at-bats. Doesn't matter what they throw up there, he's finding a way to get on base. Great patience and discipline at the plate.
There's a swing and a shot. High, deep, straightaway center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto.
For the Colorado Rockies.
And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Fouled away. Smash towards the hole, number 27. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
1 away for Scott Rowland.
Well, Scott Rowland is a guy that's never going to play a full season again, or at least unlikely to. But he knows how to win and still is a great fielder down on the hot corner.
On the ground to second. Clement to make the play. On to first, 2 away. Springtime around Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the Blue Jays. Sunday they finish up this Colorado series. They'll head out on the road to take on the White Sox. The team looking to get things back on track. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After that, they bring in a team that hasn't been playing well, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Johnston is the batter. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate, but if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
It's fouled away. Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. The Rockies still looking for a run. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, a great pitch right there. Threw in that slider, hit her just out in front of it. Swung early, came up empty.
Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a smash. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
Number 30.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. 4th in triples, 5th in home runs. And offensively, scoring runs is the name of the game, and they got that done, ranked in the top 5 in the league in scoring runs. It shows the ability to score in so many different ways.
The pitch. That's too high for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit up the middle. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
Well, with 1 out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
And their number 6 hitter. Here's the pitch. And get him to chase that one outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that one falls in there for a single. Toronto here's a position to get something done. Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Red Sox. 2nd, the Rangers. 3rd, the Yankees. 4th, the Jays. And for the Tigers, 5th.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
Down the left field line, and that's going to be another hit for them. And he scores, and there's our first run of the game, a 1-0 ball game. Let's see what the RBI means for their win expectancy.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence, giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Clement is the batter now. They've done themselves quite a job here. This is a nice push at this point of the ball game to get out in front.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike. And no doubt, guys, that you get the edge in a game at this stage, at least, you got a chance to build some good momentum.
You know exactly right. You want to keep your offense going every time you come in to hit, but you also want to put it
towards the middle. And another, wow, that hitting coach is smiling. This is a great situation for some offense.
Number 0.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
Jimenez at the plate. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Here's the delivery. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Checking out this guy's slider, it's gotten hit twice already.
You know, John, I think he needs to be more careful throwing that pitch. I mean, you look at the 4 hits total he's given up on it. We're only in the 2nd inning. He needs to conserve energy and be more efficient overall and find something to get hitters out.
Popped him up. Should be an easy play for the first baseman. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. We'll have some great MLB action coming your way. April 1st, it's for real. It's going to be Aaron Hill and the Atlanta Braves. They'll be hosting the Oakland A's. You can tune in for live 12 noon Eastern action. And in the batter's box, it's Springer, hitting .250 lifetime against the Rockies. And here's the first one. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. Doesn't get the call on the splitter, 1-1.
Well, what a great pitch right there to set the hitter up. Keeps that ball down in the strike zone. Just close enough to let the hitter think of it, but just down enough to where if he swung, he couldn't do anything with it.
1-2 pitch coming. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. 2nd inning, scoreboard lit up, 1 run on. The Jays lead it 1-0. Bottom 3 due up next.
Plate for the Colorado
Up
Rockies.
now, the center fielder.
Number 28.
Can't get him to chase it. That's low, ball 1. Misses outside for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball, but he missed. Strike 1.
Was a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Fouled off. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing line to left center, and that one's down. That's the team's first hit. It rolls all the way to the wall. Stops at second. 2-bagger.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Ready with a 1-0. Fastball low. 2-0. Splitter just missed the paint. Runs it to 3-0.
Well, he might have the green light right here, 3-0. Let's see if he's swinging.
And on that one, he's not going to get the call, so he will issue the walk.
Now, the pitcher's got to get his radar back in the strike zone right now if he wants to continue through this inning.
In the box, their rookie second baseman.
Gary, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation. Put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And what he's done here in this situation with the walk coming where it did, Steve, is really give the offense a lot of options.
Well, as a pitcher, you can't try to miss bats. Go at them, throw strikes, make them put it in play, let the defense work.
The 2-0 pitch, and he splinters the bat as he hits that one in the air. And it's through. That's a base hit. And he'll come in to score.
Well, with 1 run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
It's going to be McCarthy. Steve, a chance now for this lineup. They've tied it up. Looking next to try and find a way to get a lead.
Well, they bounced right back and tied this baby up with that one, Gary.
First pitch to him. Squares to bunt, doesn't offer. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Squares takes that bat back. 2-0. Here it comes. And he tries to get one down. Number 34. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a play. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead.
Well, they had the safety squeeze on where the runner kind of holds at third base to make sure the bunt gets down so you don't run into an out in case he misses it. They did get the bunt down. They get the run in.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. And he scores. Losing right now in this ball game, and they may need some help out of the pen. Fresh arm is up.
Well, we see some real signs of fatigue out of this pitcher right now. The velocity's dropped. Pitches are flattening out. They need to get somebody in there.
So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
Runners at the corners with no one out. Now the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. And no doubt, guys, that you get the edge in a game at this stage, at least, you got a chance to build some good momentum.
You know exactly right. You want to keep your offense going every time you come in to hit, but you also want to put up zeros after you score runs.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, one of the things I've been noticing, he has not been throwing the
hit in the air to center field. And it's through. Castro brings him home. Colorado continues to deliver.
Number 14.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
The rookie shortstop in. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now, each player feeding off the other.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
And the first pitch, fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Not a comfortable lead yet, but it's an early statement.
Well, it's a statement that says, you know what? We're going to score some runs for our guy and putting pressure on the opposition's offense.
Swing and a liner to right center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And the run comes in. And the second run comes in. Some days you're hot, and some days you're even hotter. Right now, they are red hot. Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
And Scott Rowland's looking to drive in something. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
And he holds off on the pitch low, 1-0. Well, as the old redhead used to say, you get him in the catbird seat and you're on top, and that's where they are right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which redhead was that?
That was Mr. Barber.
Okay. I thought there was some other story we were talking about right there. Well, either way, it's nice to put it out of reach early, no question about it.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
Now the 2-1. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And another hit. Oh, my, this clinic's just beginning. And they bring him home.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Johnston in the box now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
First pitch on the way. He lays off one, low, 1-0. Well, as the old redhead used to say, you get him in the catbird seat and you're on top, and that's where they are right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which redhead was that?
That was Mr. Barber.
Okay. I thought there was some other story we were talking about right there. Well, either way, it's nice to put it out of reach early, no question about it.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases all the way to the wall. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
Now their rookie center fielder.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Had a double his last time up, and this misses 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
That's outside, ball 2. Slider just missed. He runs that to a 3-0 count.
Well, anytime you have first base open, if you don't need to just throw anything over the plate, be careful with him. If you walk him, you walk him.
Had a rip at that curve, 3-0, but he missed it, 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to second. Clement to make the play. And he throws on to first for the out, put away.
And a brief look here at the Rockies and how they ranked in the National League last season. Second in triples, second in runs scored. And this offense showed up in the top 5 in the league in batting average, really pointing to the depth and quality of their hitters. A very deep lineup with quality at bats.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. He walked and later scored his last time through. Runners at second and third, only one away. In there for a strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. He delivers. Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Change up tough to lay off, and it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat from last season. Number 1, the Brewers. The Cardinals in second. In third, the D-backs. The Rockies fourth. And fifth best, the Reds.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year at doing that. They seem to hit for extra bases. You know, everyone says, well, they get on second base a lot, they score runs, but also they drive in a ton of runs with all those extra base hits that they get. That's why their slugging percentage is so high and why they're so successful.
Lays off that, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Pitch on the way. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And that's out number 3. And what a tremendous output in that inning. This lineup unable to be contained. The Rockies have gained the upper hand here.
For the Toronto Blue Jays.
And Sanchez is batting.
Number 4, Jesus Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
He deals. A smash towards the hole. That's 1 away.
First base. Number 27.
Vladimir Guerrero, he comes up with 1 away.
Well, the free-swinging Vlad Guerrero started to become a bit of an ageless wonder. Last year at the O's, he proved that he can still produce.
Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here. And for Vladimir Guerrero, he answered a lot of skeptics with his bat last year for the Orioles and was able to stay healthy as he DH'd.
Well, he didn't have the same pop in his bat that we've seen in the past with a career low slugging of .416. But I got to tell you what, still a guy that can put the ball in play and drive in runs.
The first pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. That one's gloved.
Blue Jays. Catcher, number 30.
Now their rookie catcher at the plate. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that one is in there, his second hit today. He's on his way to third. Toronto here's a position to get something done.
Well, you saw the catcher set up inside for that pitch, and the pitcher delivered it right where he wanted it. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. He got to it short and quick, and that's why he's on base.
Here's the first pitch. Line shot into center field. Gets another one down. That'll score a run. And the second run comes through. Two-run single on that one.
Number 7.
You know, he usually has a lot of trouble with these pitches away from him, but he did a good job of staying patient and not trying to do too much to hit that ball and get on base.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
You got to like their approach here right now. I mean, they know they just need to get base runners. When you get base runners, give yourself opportunities to score. You can do it, and they picked up a couple runs just by doing that.
1-0 now. 1-0 pitch. That's a cutter in there. 1-1. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, the fact that he hasn't been able to throw enough strikes and keep hitters off balance. When you throw the same pitch over and over again, you're just going to get hit.
Well, there's no question. If he doesn't get more creative right now and start to expand his arsenal, this is going to get worse.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a cut fastball. Swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, you can tell he only had one thing on his mind with the swing like that. He's trying to go long ball. Came up empty.
Splitters in there, side retired on a call, strike 3. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. It is get back time for the Blue Jays. Now they've got to shut down the opposition. We've got the top of the order coming up.
Coming to bat will the Colorado
It's going to be McCarthy. Single home run in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. 3-1. On the way. And the change floats in there. 3-2.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Clement to make the play. In time for the out. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. Number 1, the Cardinals. Second, the Reds. In third, the Rockies. The D-backs fourth. And it's the Brewers' 5th best.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
First pitch inside with a fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
I'm going to go after that curveball, but it's in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line towards first. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1-0.
Designated hitter.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. He singled his last trip. Well, there is one down here. You got a man on second base. Going to give up the pass. Maybe try for 2.
A hit here scores the man on second, so obviously they're going to look for the double play now.
Cleanup man in the box again. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat. 1 out with runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Sanchez will field as he drops back and puts it away. And the runners will have to hold at first and second. 2 out and 2 on. Here's Scott Rowland. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0.
Oh, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
The 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Got his fastball, 2-0, and he missed it, 2-1. He's ready now, the 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
Better to go after the fastball when the guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's out number 3. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Rockies 7, Toronto 3. It's going to be Clement now. Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
Well, the 0-1 count means a lot in this game, and obviously we've seen it. 5 guys retired after he's gone 0-1 in the count.
Back there in deep left center. And this rolls all the way to the wall.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
Jimenez at the plate. He popped out his last time. And here's the first one. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
A shot up the middle. That looks like a single. And Clement's on his way home. And he scored. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up in front.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and it'll probably make the move to the pen. They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Here's the pitch. Pays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1.
Okay, they've cut this deficit to 3 runs, and they continue to put the pressure on. They've got to have some confidence right now. They're back into this ball game and got to be feeling good offensively.
Looks like a splitter that misses, 1-1.
Okay, this is how you mount a comeback. Each inning, you get runners on and you find a way to score. And they've been pecking away at this lead, now just down 3.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1.
Okay, they've cut this deficit to 3 runs, and they continue to put the pressure on. They've got to have some confidence right now. They're back into this ball game and got to be feeling good offensively.
1 away.
Well, this ball is not the left fielder's play. He's got to back off and let the other guy take it. Luckily, they didn't have a collision.
And Sanchez is batting. Lined out last time up. One out, runner on at first. The first pitch, they set up away, cutter misses, 1-0.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner, couldn't quite get it.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Can't make contact with the fastball, evens him up, 1-1. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. 1-2 pitch coming. Splitter very tough to lay off, but it's 2-2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. Out number 2. And that'll hold the runner at first. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. The Yankees, number 1. Second, the Rangers. The Red Sox, third. Fourth, the Orioles. And for the Blue Jays, they are in 5th.
We see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Number 37 gets called on to take over the mound duties as they make the pitching swap. Deep to left field, and that one's put away to retire the side. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. It is get back time for the Blue Jays. Now they've got to shut down the opposition. Johnston is batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
One 0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. The pitch. Line fair down the line and right. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Stepping up to the plate.
Well, what a great way to get things started. Leading off the inning with the double. Put yourself in scoring position early.
And the number 7 batter in the box. Grounded out last time. And he starts him out. Fastball in there, 0-1.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
Here's the delivery. Looks at that curveball. It's a strike. He's behind 0-2. Lined, foul towards third. This one swung on and driven hard. One away.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. 0 for 1 thus far. One out with a runner at second. And here's the first one. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Swing and lined up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit. And the run gets in.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The hitter stays back, reads the change in velocity off the fastball, doesn't try to do too much, and picks himself up a single.
Up now, their second baseman. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. Hit in the air to center field. Now it's 2 away. It's going to be McCarthy. Ground out victim last time through.
Go, Blue Jays!
Here's the pitch. Change-up just misses. 1-0.
We have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
Comes back with one in there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2. And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full. 3-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Pitchers hate giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Well, it's quite a battle, and he hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. Plus, the pitching coach in the dugout counting your pitches right now.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. 2 for 3 thus far. Two men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Foul. Swung on and fouled away. Here it comes. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Oh. 1-1 pitch. Fastball high. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. He fouls that one off. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Jimenez. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Rockies on top by 4. Heart of the order due to bat next.
to the plate.
For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Line drive left of the bag and foul. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Number 30.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. 2 for 2 in the game. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Sinker called strike 2.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full. Swung and a ground ball to third. Johnston on to first. That's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 5.
6 slide up at the plate again. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. First pitch, a sinker away, 1-0. Change up just off the black. Falls behind, 2-0. Line drive fouled off towards first. Called strike inside part of the plate, even at 2.
The key to hitting the changeup, if you commit early, you have to keep your hands back. His hands went with the body. He couldn't swing.
2-2 is the sinker that misses. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, Gary, the Rockies showed up to play today, did what they needed to do, and able to take the win.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, the reason why you put a guy in the cleanup spot in the lineup is because he's the clutch guy. He's the guy you want up in those big situations. And that's how this game was decided today. He came up and he didn't disappoint, coming up with a big clutch hits to help his team win.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.
what you're saying. I hear complaining. I could repeat every statement you've made verbatim. I treated you better back in the day, and now you feeling like I'm changing, like I'm not the same man. I used to force your heart rate to run a race, and now it's safe to say that it's been running out of patience. Frustration, you want some separation. You want no placement within this mess I'm making. I'm painfully aware of my mistakes, and maybe you should break and escape from the situation. Or take a little taste of the blame, then instead you full of hate, telling me get out your face, yeah. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. Now you wanna threaten me, is that what you're telling me? Like if I don't step it up, what, you gonna step from me? Where you gonna go? You next to me steadily. At this point, it's like I'm joined with your chemistry. Guess that it just wasn't meant to be our destiny. It's upsetting, see, I gave you the best of me. All my friends are like, just let her leave. So go ahead and pretend that I set you free. What? You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. This headache pound, I ain't tryna mess around, you ain't allowed to get me down. It's no sweat at all, nah, I won't stress about anything projected out of your passive-aggressive mouth. Let it out, if we walking on a separate ground, go ahead and step off with all of those brand new friends you found. Hit the town, you'll be back for a second round. If you was gonna leave me, you would've already left me now. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show.